It's really hot, guys. It's really hot, and I'm bored. The weather kind of sucks. I don't know if you can see that. Can you? But still, I'd like to do something different today. So let's go. So this is basically the place where I live. I mean, I don't actually live there, but just like 20 meters from my home. It's pretty gorgeous, isn't it? If you're actually asking me why I'm speaking in English in this particular video, it's also because a lot of people actually told me that videos regarding the GE300 are more kind of international, and I've been told, please, can you speak in English again? So yeah, why not? But if you're Italian, se sei italiano, metti i sottotitoli. So why am I outside? Well, basically the first reason is because inside it's really hot and humid, and I struggle to find some inspiration actually to play guitar. And also, if you follow me on Instagram as well, you know that I actually injured myself, so I can't really play a lot of guitar. So I said, you know what, let's go outside a little bit and enjoy the outskirts of where I live. Plus, I have some struggle to increase the number of subscribers of my channel, and since a lot of famous YouTubers, they actually make some videos where they are outside and doing stuff like that, and they speak in English as well. I can't actually grow a beard in such short time, actually just shaved. But, you know, I don't expect to reach 1 million followers, but let's see how this kind of video goes. I actually was thinking about the tone capture feature on the GE300. I'm wondering if can I actually have a Strat single coil kind of tone with my humbucker guitar. This is the question that I'm having in my brain right now in this beautiful park, and I think I have to go back to my studio to find out. So yeah, maybe it's time to go back. So guys, this is the first time actually that you saw some of the places that I have just outside here the studio, and I hope you enjoy a little bit of it. But I know that you're here because you want to know more about the tone capture feature of the GE300, so let's move in front of the computer to see what we can do with it. So yeah, guys, I just made a quick patch for this Strat. kind of like a Stevie Ray Vaughan-ish kind of sound. And yeah, of course, this is classic, really classic Stratocaster kind of sound. So I'm wondering if I can capture these particular tone and have this tone available with this guitar that is completely different. This guitar is a MOOER G guitar, is custom made guitar by a luthier here in Italy, and this is more of like a Porritt-Smith kind of style of guitar. So it's mahogany body, set neck, and of course it has two humbuckers. These are Seymour Duncan Antiquity. So these two guitars are really different. So let's see if I can do something useful with this tone capture. So if we take a look at the screen here, we can see this is my patch, this Capture Strat patch, and you can see here the tone capture module. I put this tone capture module in front of the amplifier. Don't really know if this is the correct way to do it, but I think it is. So it's the first thing that it will touch, because I will not use anything else. So I guess if you're using a guitar, you basically want to have this thing, the first block of the chain. We can move it actually. Let's try to move it. Okay, I think it's the synth has to be the first one. So tone capture is here. So if you click on this icon, you can lead this icon here, and then we have the A, B, and C. These are the buttons that are actually on the pedal board, on the actual pedal board, on the GE300. So if we press the A button and start to play, the GE300 will start to capture my Strat. So let's do it. Okay, so I saw other people playing like just this way, but my opinion, I don't know if that is the correct way, but I think that if you actually play the way that you'd like to play on the source guitar, so the other guitar, I think it's better. So let me change the guitar so I can capture also the source. Okay, so this is the other guitar, and this is the sound without the tone capture, of course. So you can tell, of course, that it has way more gain, way more output, way more beef. It's a completely different beast. So we can try to capture this guitar, and then the GE300 will make like a match, and it will try to make this guitar to sound like the Strat. Let's try. Okay, so this is done, and this is the sound also, always without the tone capture. Let's try to turn on the tone capture pressing the C button on the GE300. wow, it's changed dramatically, the sound. So let me turn off the tone capture again. So it's louder, it's got more beef. And actually it gained a little bit of twang as well, so it's really interesting. I wouldn't say that it's actually the same sound, but for sure it's got more stratiness to the tone. So I think, yeah, it can be useful. Yeah, we can make more tests with it, but I think you can have pretty much the idea of how this thing works. And then we can save this and pressing here, okay, and instead of user I will call it Strat. All right, and this is my basically my tone capture. Then I can refine it because I can increase the output. For example, if the tone capture off, this is the volume, and then turn it on, it loses too much volume. We can adjust that, but I don't think I think I'd like to increase a bit of mid-range and maybe tame a little bit the highs. And maybe a little bit more bass. It's kind of nice. It's not bad at all. So yeah, I think you guys, you can go back to the video to actually listen to the real Strat. Remember that this guitar has got a set-in neck. It is mahogany, so completely different tone. But for sure, it got more stratiness to the sound. I think you can find my dispatch with the tone capture as well, if I'm not wrong, on my Patreon account, and maybe also on the MOOER official site and group on Facebook. So if you're not in that group, go search MOOER GE300 official group, and so you can see a lot of other content from other creators as well. Another thing I wanted to mention is that I actually used just the neck pickup. I captured the neck pickup on the Strat, so here I use the neck pickup on this guitar. So if I change the pickup, this is the sound. So it's not like the bridge pickup of the Strat. It's kind of like applying the neck pickup EQ on the bridge pickup of this guitar. So you can't really have that versatility. But for example, if you just have to play, I don't know, something like that. You know, something like this with this guitar, without the tone capture, it would be like that. It will be too much distorted and with more beef. I know that the original song, the original solo is played with a Les Paul, but doesn't matter. You know, we know also the version with the Strat. But anyway, so this is just like a quick example on how this feature can be used. Also, if you save this tone capture, you can use this tone capture, this profile, also on other patches. So I think it's really versatile, and yeah, it's a nice thing that this MOOER GE300 has that, you know, can be interesting to you. Let me know if you like this feature. Drop me a comment and tell me if you like it or not. So what can I say about this feature of the GE300? It's not bad, actually. Of course, it's not close 100%. It's not like a perfect profile of a guitar. As I mentioned before, the tone capture feature is not a profiling, but it's more of a intelligent EQ to apply to different sources. But as you could see, it changed the EQ and also it changes the volume of the guitar. So when I was using the guitar with the humbucker, it actually lowered the volume like in my real Strat. So I think it's really useful if you have a gig and you have to play just one guitar. I saw some videos just in these days about the tone capture pedal that basically, I guess, it has the same exact feature of the one of the GE300. I guess. If I'm wrong, write me down a comment and tell me that I'm wrong. So if you're interested in just this feature, you can also try to look at this new pedal by MOOER, the Tone Capture, I think it's called. So you can go search for it. And yeah, guys, so that's pretty much it for today. Thank you very much and see you next time. Ciao!